My buddy Nico, shout out to Nico Morales, me and him hooked up during the retreat, and man, he's a beautiful brother, and we were together the whole time, and he was next to me. He's like, you got anything going on, man? You got any gold dust on your hand? And I said, no, I ain't got nothing going on, man. And I was like, I don't know if I really believe in it. Like, I've prayed for it. We had guys on here that kind of specialize in it. And he's like, look, do you see it? And I'm like, no, I don't see it. Don't see it. So Nico's like, well, let me pray for you, bro. Let me speak. And he don't really pray for you. He just commands it. Nico don't really pray. He'll command it. Boom, there it is right now. Boom, there it is. He'll connect in that place of 0 point and bring it out. So he wanted to do it for me. And even on that kind of skeptic, I'm like, sure, I'm open. I want to see it. Don't know if I believe you, but sure. Because again, there's people charlatans, man. There's people who are getting caught doing this stuff. And even Kirby, when he stepped into this, the person who taught him ended up being a charlatan. He found out, but Kirby was having this stuff come out of nowhere because he believed it. He aligned his faith in 0 point to bring it into this now moment. And so he's seeing so many things, like wild stuff, especially financial stuff, in bank accounts. But Nico spoke it over me. He said, now, boom, there it is. There it is. You see it? I see it. And I was like, no. He said, yep, there it is. Look at your finger. There it is on the tip of your finger. And I'm looking and okay, I see it. See the one little glitter. And then he said, it's going to begin to spread. And so I'm looking at it, and then literally, boom, boom, all over my hands. And I'm open, healthy skepticism. I want it though. And it's just all over my hands. Literally, my hands were covered. The palms of both hands with this gold glitter all over my hands were shining, sparkling. To me, I would say it looked like Edward from Twilight when he gets in the sun and he begins to glisten. Like all over my hands were glistening with this gold glitter. Nobody touched me, nobody put nothing on me, and it just began to formulate out of nowhere. And the presence of God and the glory was really strong in that place. And I was like, wow. I was blown away because like I thought I knew. I was a healthy skeptic, and I didn't know if it was real or not. And finally I was getting it all over my hands, covered with the gold dust and glory. And it was beautiful, so much so that Nico walked me up to the front and showed Kirby, and everybody got to see it. We tried to catch it on camera. It's hard to pick it up on camera. And Nico had a video all the way up to right when he put the camera on my hands. His video turned off or whatever. But I knew. I don't care if any of you guys know. I don't care if any of you guys believe me. I had the encounter. I had the experience, and then later on, it wore off. It went away. So for me, that's a good thing, because for it not to be there, and then go away was the fact that something was there. And I'm a believer, man. Like it's so beautiful to be able to experience that. And man, beautiful stuff. If anybody of you, I'm reading comments now, and people are saying they've had that happen at different places. And Nico talks about he had it happen to him, and then it starts raining from his ceiling, like this gold dust coming out of his ceiling and things like that. And
I'll do a testimony from my boy Nico Morales. I just met up with him in Corpus Christi, Texas. All right, I'm still out here, and we still have more to go. But this has just been a life-changing experience for me, because ever since I learned about psychokinesis and like energy work and found out that it's a real thing, and that magic was real and all that stuff, I wanted to learn to heal people. That's like my biggest dream in life, is to be able to heal people miraculously. And that's what he does. That's how he lives his life, from moment to moment. Everywhere that he goes, he's working with people and he's healing people. As soon as I stepped out of the car and I met Nico, I gave him a hug, and we got to work in the parking lot right there. And he started doing healings on people. And there's a woman, he actually posted this video online, but she just had surgery on her arm, and she was in excruciating pain. She could barely breathe, and he took her pain away. Right? He helped her get through it and work through it, and she was moving her arms in ways that she hasn't moved her arms and it was amazing. And then we healed another person who had surgery on both of his arms. We just found him walking on the beach. Just found some random guy, that was going through pain and had a lot of stuff on his heart and a lot of pain. that he was holding on to from emotional traumas, and Nico put him in a state of hypnosis and worked through it with him. And within like 5 minutes, the guy was wanting to take his casts off of his arms because he felt so good and he had so much belief in like he was entirely healed. And I actually got to see the guy the next day, and he was jogging and he was exercising and he was like trying to change his entire life around because he had been touched in a way that, you know, opened up his mind and changed his perspective on life. And we were working with people everywhere we go. Like everywhere we go, there was a guy who was like hitting on his girlfriend, and the guy needed some love. He was going through some rough times, and he had a friend, and we both did healing with them. And then I did my first healing last night on my own. Nico did step in because I only knew so much and only had gotten so far with it. And she had surgery on her ankle, and we just met her in the mall, and she was able to walk on her foot afterwards with no pain at all. And mind blown, you know, it just blew her mind that the pain and agony that she was going through was just gone instantly after we worked with her. And we did a lot more than just healings out here. We've been doing hydrokinesis like nonstop. I think that's his favorite kinetics, to be honest, because we do a lot of hydrokinesis, a lot of physical exercise, a lot of aerokinesis, and like we even had crowds of people around us while we were doing aerokinesis. We were doing hydrokinesis till 2 in the morning and had a crowd of people around us, and you know, getting great results. And it's just like everybody around has to see the magic and feel the magic when you're hanging out with Nico, because that's the way he lives his life from moment to moment. Yep. And we got more to go, you know, we're not done, and this has marked a point in my life. And I'm gonna destruct it. This is a point in my life where I've actually gained the knowledge that I've been seeking, and I gained the confidence in myself to go out and do this healing work. We're doing God's work everywhere we go, and we're doing it in the name of love. All right, this guy is super hospitable. His girlfriend's super hospitable. She like braided my hair. They feed me great. We go out to the beaches. We go to all these beautiful places, and then while we're at these beautiful places, when you know somebody needs divine intervention, and the Spirit speaks to us, we step into that version of ourselves, and we just do it. And that's the way he lives his life, and that's the way I'm living my life now. And yeah, we're just gonna keep it going. And if you're into the healing or the psychokinetics, I highly recommend you go out here and you meet up with him and you work with him in person. You could take his classes. Now Sifu and Johnny has made him a part of the energy cultivation team as well. And yeah, we're like building a network, you know, for the globe, for the evolution of humanity. And if you want to be a part of it, get at him, get at me, you know. Training to Reign with Nico Morales. Testimony from Dwayne, aka Tree, aka Genetic Awakening. All right, bless up, y'all. Much love.